come through. Yes. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm so glad this came out good because I was about to fight myself if this came out wrong. Yes, I was. I ain't gonna lie. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, JuJu's Journey. My name is JuJu. Today I am on here and we are about to do some crochet locks, y'all. Some crochet butterfly locks. And we're gonna pray that this comes out right because I went to YouTube University to get this learned. And you know what happens when you get some free courses, you don't always get informed correctly. I have a sneaky suspicion that, you know, this... First of all, watching those YouTube tutorials that I was watching or YouTube videos of people doing it, some of them looked like they were having difficulty just looping the lock. And then I want to be extra talking about something. I want to do the no wrapping method, something I've never tried before. Y'all, you know what? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out a little bit because I've never done this before. I do hear frequently, but I don't really try new things. I just stick to what I know and I keep it moving. So y'all pray for me and hope this goes right. So the hair that I'll be using is from Sam's Beauty. It is called the Authentic Butterfly Loc, 12 inches. I will link it below and try to put a screenshot of exactly what it looks like. I did open a pack already because I just wanted to see what I was working with. So this is how it looks. I am really hoping that I can do it. The method that I'm using, it's basically like putting my braided hair, my single strand braided hair into this. But let me tell y'all something, this braid feels so thick. I'm not even sure how I'm going to put the damn crochet needle through it. So right now I'm about to braid up my hair. I'm doing the front half of it in the single individual locks, and then the back of my hair will be the regular crochet method. Originally I was going to do my entire head of hair as individual, as I've seen done on these YouTube videos that I've watched, but after I felt the braid, I mean the lock and how thick it is, I'm just like, I don't think I have the patience to sit there and try to get that crochet needle through and pull my hair through. I don't think I have the patience to try it. Also, the fact that the knot right here, hopefully you guys can see, this is already kind of small from what I can see, and then this is what has to go through it. That is already going to be a problem as far as I can see. I'm not exactly happy right now, but I really want to try this style, and I don't know how to, I don't have the patience to just try it from scratch. So that's why I'm trying the crochet method. Everyone I've seen it, it's taken them a couple of hours. Anyways, you know what, let's get started because I just lost my train of thought. So guys, the first thing I did was separate my hair into 4 sections to make it easier for braiding, and sprayed my little concoction of aloe vera oil on my hair, braided down the back. As you can see, I did not braid too tight, and I also used the attachment method where I just attached the finished braid to the next braid that I'm braiding so that I didn't have a whole bunch of little braids at the end as I was finished. And of course, to attach the one braid that was left over, I just crocheted it into the rest of the braids. So for the front of my hair, I used gel and jam to get my hair smooth. Right here, I found a little gray hair, y'all. I was not happy about it. I was not happy. Anyways, I used the jam and the gel as I was parting, as well as braiding to help me smooth down the hair and to keep my parts precise. It didn't really work out, but I tried it. That's all that mattered. I tried. I just braided down my hair regular single braids. As you can see, I really had a hard time gripping my hair. Look at me trying to pull it so that it braids properly. Them braids were still kind of loose, but I had to work with what I could do and keep it moving. Right here, I'm just showing you guys how I braid because I like the way my fingers look. That's it. So I did 10 braids on one side and I did the exact same on the other side. And this is just what the braid pattern and braids look like when I was finished before I got started. Now the drama starts. The first problem that I encountered was trying to get the holes in the first few bags of hair that I was using to open up. Do y'all see me struggling? Imagine trying to do this for each braid that you're putting into your head, trying and struggling to open it up big enough to put in. Then the second problem that I encountered was just getting the darn hair through my crochet needle and through my braided hair to get into my head. It was a problem. Oh my God, y'all, the struggle, it just did not get better. Then I forgot what I saw in the video that I watched, so I wasn't sure what I was doing. So right now I'm confused. I'm like, wait, is this how it's supposed to be done? I really was not sure. I confused myself. I hurt myself. And do you guys see me struggling trying to get it through that hole? Even though I opened it up, it was still a struggle. Then after I put it in, I wasn't sure I did it right again after looking at it. So I had to go back and watch the YouTube video because I was just like, we need to figure it out. Thankfully, I was doing it the right way. But then the third problem started, y'all. Just struggling to get the crochet needle through the crochet braid to get my hair hidden to do the no wrapping method. Every time that you guys see me put my hand to my head, I am literally trying to remind myself, girl, this is your real hair. Do not cut your hair off because you are frustrated. After a while, I just had to get up and walk away and try it off camera because it was just not working as I was sitting there. So you guys, I finally got it to work, but now I have to use the wrapping method because this damn crochet braid it's almost like the only way that I can explain how the top of it feels, it's almost like there's a rubber band or something in it and they wrapped a little bit of like hair around it. It's like impenetrable. I'm like, I kind of want to see, like, what the hell is it really here that's wrapped up so much like this? Yeah, it literally feels like there's something in there. So I had to do the wrapping method. So I'm not that great with the wrapping method. So this is one that's wrapped and this is one of course of just the regular crochet braid. So I'm kind of hoping that the difference is not too noticeable. And thank God this is Butterfly Locs, so the messier it is, it doesn't really matter. Like, it could look messy because I literally tried that wrapping method the first time in my life. If you guys look closely, you can actually see that the top part of this one is not even wrapped that great, but I guess I'll just get better. I just found this hair that I had laying around and that's what I'm gonna use. Y'all don't understand how pissed I am right now. She is pissed. Like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset that this is the way that I have to go because I really didn't want to have to do all that. Like, at this point, I'm willing to pay somebody to do this. Like, I don't want to do this. YouTube University failed me. Or what I should have done was try to order the damn hair that the girl had instead of going to fucking Sam's Beauty. You could tell I'm upset because obviously I forgot to censor my damn self on YouTube. So mad right now. And on top of that, I still gotta go through and open up these freaking holes. Like, pissed. So pissed. Better look right when I'm done because I'll be Can you imagine if I go through all this and then it still doesn't look right? So after I had my woosah moment, I decided to start in the back of my hair because I figured, you know what, I can't look at myself in the mirror and I can't see myself struggling. But it was still a struggle to get it through the hair, guys. Do you see me struggling? The struggle was real. Anyway, I want you guys to understand the struggle that I went through. So I'm just gonna play a few clips of me struggling so that you guys can see that it did not get better as we went on. It was the struggle the entire time that I was working. Right here, I just want to show you guys, I use the 2-finger separation method to put the crochet braids in. I put 2 fingers down and I put the crochet needle above the 2nd finger. That's how you space it so that your hair is not too packed in the back. At least that's what I saw another YouTuber do, so I gave it a try my damn self. Right here, I'm just showing you guys that when I opened the 4th back of hair, the knots were a lot looser and it was much easier for me to maneuver. Anyways, at this point, you can see that we've reached the front of my hair, and I'm just going to show you guys on this side how I put the hair in one more time so that you guys can see how I wrap it when I get to the other side of my head, because y'all, the footage was trash, so I had no choice but to just show y'all one side doing it and then do it on the other side. So you just go ahead and watch. Yes, I still struggle through. I'm just going to try to be quiet because obviously I've been talking a lot. So I really don't want to give you guys directions on how I did this, not because I'm being stingy, but simply because I'm trying this myself and I am doing as I work. Like, I'm learning as I go. So I don't want you guys to take what I'm saying to you and think it's the way to go anyway. This is how I wrap the hair. I have 2 different methods that I use for wrapping it. It honestly just depends on how my hands is feeling. Sometimes I will wrap the first half, the smaller braid, around my braided hair so that it secures it, so that when I go in with the longer strand of wrapping hair, I don't have to do as much finessing because most of my braided hair is already wrapped to the crochet lock. When I wrap the hair too, I also use the method where you wrap all the way down, and when you get to the very bottom and you have a little bit of hair left, you go ahead and just start wrapping back up. So I'm just going to let you guys see that happen now. And this is basically what the hair looked like when I finished wrapping it. Yeah, it was kind of looking good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So this is the second method, which is the method that I see most people do, is they wrap the wrapping hair around the base of the crochet braid and their braided hair like a few times to give it a base so that it looks more natural, and then they just wrap all the way down. Right here, I'm going to show you guys what happened when I didn't have enough hair to go all the way down to cover my braid. I basically just grabbed some extra hair and just wrapped it around the same way that I was wrapping it before. And when I got to the bottom, I then started wrapping back up the crochet braid so that it could stay. Really, I don't know if you need to wrap it back up. You probably could have just ended it, but being that I didn't watch YouTube videos on how to wrap a crochet braid, I didn't know what I was doing. I was pulling it out my booty as I was going. And basically that's what I did until it was done. The look on my face right now is relief. Like, oh yes, it is finally over. But yes, y'all, I was feeling myself, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm just gonna let this little montage play. So guys, my hair is finally finished. Although there were obviously, as you guys can see, it was not a smooth installation, but at least I was able to finish the style based on all the videos that I watched. I was able to kind of mix and match the different approaches that everyone that I watched had, and that's how I was able to get this style done, which conveniently has me feeling myself right now. So yeah, I'm gonna need nobody not say anything for me for at least a week, because I'm gonna be real snotty with it. Kidding, not really, but yeah. So guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, I really hope you'll take the time to like it and also consider subscribing to my channel. My channel is basically the kind of channel where I'm gonna show you things that I've tried. So that's the direction that this channel is going at this point. A lot of it is gonna be surrounding here. So hopefully, again, I hope you guys consider subscribing, which I would really appreciate. 2021, I feel like that's gonna be my year. I'm putting that information out there into the universe. I will gain some subscribers. Yes, you guys will subscribe to me. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I am JuJu. This was JuJu's Journey. I hope you guys liked the video.